was like, I don't. I know. I'm like, I'm trying. I'm not laughing because Kohrs got canceled. Like, I'm sorry. Not like in a bad, negative way. It's very ironic because he's he was so scared to like talk about manipulation or Citadel or anything because he was afraid to lose his channel and hurt his brand. Took it anyway. Sorry. Oh god. I mean, he's gonna get it back unless he's got a Twitch and shit. Um, I just think it's so funny. But honestly, I mean, karma is a very real thing, people. I'm going to tell you that right now. It is a very, very, very real thing. And when you lie and say shit that isn't true, that's bad. That's bad karma. You're fucking with other people's reality when you're not speaking the truth, and it's bad. Um, Man, I'm sorry. It's just I'm seeing like free course. No, like it's most likely gonna happen. These guys are gonna end up probably losing their chance. Like I'm telling you, the SEC is going to end up investigating these guys, um, which is why they've tightened up as much as they have. Like fucking afraid to say this, afraid to do that, because there's a lot of pissed off people right now. Lying. Oh, I can't show my positions for legal reasons. No, you can't show them because you don't have them anymore. That's bottom line. Bottom line. There are hundreds of I literally my homeboy in the money who I learn a lot of my stock shit from. He literally makes videos where he goes through trades right then and there, shows the trades he's doing immediately to explain something and show you like what he's trying to tell you. And that is not illegal. It is not illegal. You can end up getting sued, yes, by civil shit and everything. But as far as like, unless you were blatantly manipulating the stock, if you were like colluding and had a channel where you were like, everyone, see what I'm doing? You need to go do this right now. What I'm doing, you have to go do right now. Yeah, that would be manipulating a stock or something. That's illegal, and you go to jail. The other shit's civil lawsuits, and God knows we know how much they care about their money. Man, I'm sorry. That was just the irony of it, because I've said it so many times. Like Kohrs won't talk. He won't speak the truth. He won't talk it because he's so scared to lose his channel. He's so scared to lose his brand. If he was just honest and talked about it, at least he would have got real information out there to some people. And I'd be proud if my channel got canceled because I was speaking the truth. I would wear that as a badge of honor, and then I'd just make a new one under a different email and shit. And then I have a Twitch account also that I don't really use, but I would use it in the event something like that happened. Or there's many different outlets, but still, just ironic. Anyway, I completely blew by a lot of this, and I'm very shout out to Stock Swinger, who put this out. And I don't know if anyone did it before him, and he borrowed it from them. So if so, my bad. I didn't see it. I saw it here. But this was something I was talking about in June, the beginning of June, and the end of May, when guys were talking about switching brokerages and shit over to Webull. Like, I use Webull. Come to Webull. I don't mind Webull being used for like streaming purposes and shit because it really does have good tools for charting and TA and stuff, and much better than Robinhood for sure, but they're a PFOF, and I was screaming that through the live streams when these guys were like, leave Robinhood and come over here because they are friends with Citadel. So is Webull, motherfucker. So is Webull. Webull is just as aligned with Citadel, Virtue, Jane Street, all them same people, Apex, all them that been fucking shorting this and fucking with AMC and GME from the jump. They're the exact same thing, except I'm pretty sure Webull's based in China somewhere. I think they're a Chinese company that has, similar to the Moomoo shit. Moomoo's out in Singapore. but they've got probably an empty vacant building sitting somewhere in California so that they can, you know, claim they have a legal business in the United States and get United States customers under United States laws. And Webull, same fucking thing. Same exact thing. And I completely just forgot about this. I got tired of screaming about it in live chats, and no one was, you know, reading my fucking chat because I didn't pay them for it. Ridiculous. But yeah, Webull is no better than Robinhood. It's not, the only thing that makes it better is its tools for charting. That's it. But as far as PFOF and shit, they are just as bad. Just as bad. And all of your live streamers, the reason we're in the scenario that we're in right now, a lot of the reason, it's their fault. They told all of you to leave Robinhood, come over to Webull, and all you did was, you know, make it easier for these guys to collectively pull orders. They don't have to split them now. Now it doesn't have to be a portion from Robinhood, a portion from Webull. They just, oh yeah, now everyone's all collectively in Webull. I'm going to let Swinger take it away here if you haven't already read. But this is from Webull.
All you need to see is right here, right? I mentioned last week that I was going to get out of Webull. I am going to do that. I was a little bit freaked out with the options. I have not done that yet. Tomorrow I'm calling Fidelity, where most of my money is held, and I was a little bit worried about my options in Webull. What I'm going to do tomorrow is just off those things, buy the shares, wait for the settlement 2 days, and I'm transferring everything to Fidelity. I'm done with it, right? So we've been talking about the payment for order flow. Now we're talking about dark pool madness, okay, 71% today. Also, too, the longer this keeps dragging out.
Either way, yeah, I guess maybe I didn't stop at the right spot where he was going to say it, but whatever. You got Virtue, who they engage with, Citadel, who they engage with, 2 Sigma, Jane Street, and Apex. All the same people Robinhood deals with, and these guys just literally pulled you all together to make it easier for them. And that's what it did. It made this so much easier for them to delay orders, reroute orders, because y'all collectively went from one evil to another evil. None of these guys trade on a real brokerage, and that should have been your first fucking clue that they don't know anything about the stock market and that they're brand new to it. All of these guys just started trading this year. Like really legitimately trading this year. All of them. I am a fan of Robinhood and Webull as a whole, as the type of platform that it is to bring new investors in, teach them, you know, baby steps into how to trade, and get them prepared for a real brokerage, for like TD Fidelity or something. IBKR was great, but now they're going the PFOF route. So I'm not going to be foxing with them no more. But yeah, you guys are like, you're failing to forget how this whole thing started. Trey didn't start this. Matt Kohrs didn't start this. Yeah, I mean, you know, TMI didn't start this, but those two were like the bigger ones. They didn't start this. Keith Gill, Roaring Kitty, is how this whole thing became. And he is an expert in finance. He has professionally worked in the finance field, which is how he was able to recognize some of the things he recognized. And all these other guys literally just piggybacked off what he did. When everything started really aligning with what he was saying, and then GME, boom, came out, like all these dudes were like, oh, wow, cool shit. You know what? I can do this too. I can start a channel and I can make money doing exactly what he did. And more power to them. But they are not the OGs. They are not the original. They are, like, to put it in perspective, Roaring Kitty would basically be Jesus. These guys would be disciples, essentially, to give you the broad picture. But you guys out here following the disciples like they're Jesus. And they're not. But yeah, that should have been the first clue to you guys. Anyone that has any extensive background or knowledge in stock markets and finance, everything, they have real brokerages, like real ones, not ones that take your order and give it to someone else. Your order goes through on your brokerage and then there's your shit. That's how that works. And you gotta go like find someone for it. It's there. And in like the case of Fidelity, you can have your choice of where to route it. You don't get that option with these other two. And given the scenario that we're in, like if there was no short squeeze, no big scenario like this in the works, Webull and Robinhood would be great platforms. They would be wonderful, great platforms. I do think they need to be way more strict on how options are just divvied out to whoever can Google what questions do I need to answer to trade options. That should not be allowed. There should be either a minimum amount of money put in there, because I mean, if you're throwing 100 grand into an account or something, obviously I would imagine you have some experience, but you wouldn't be doing it probably on Webull or fucking Robinhood. But if someone's coming in there and they're putting 200, 300, maybe $1,000 into an account, you should not be able to automatically qualify them for options, especially if they just open the account. Like, you just shouldn't be able to. I don't know. I mean, it just seems crazy to me. But anyway, yeah. Like this, all of this happened. All of this has happened and been made able to happen much, much easier by Citadel and Virtue and Apex, Jane Street, all them, because you all were pulled from one wicked place to another. And why? Because they wanted you to use their fucking code. They wanted you to use their fucking code to give them free stock. Yeah, you get free stock too. Cool. I can't, honestly, I can't even begin to imagine how much money these guys have just from people using their code to sign up. How much the thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars they have. Um, it's got to be just ridiculous. And that's the shit I'm talking about. These guys have links for everything they use that gives them free money, and all they have to do is keep your attention and get more people in. And like, I got a Webull, I got a Robinhood. I could fucking easily be like, yeah, you guys should go there. I use my code when you go so that I get free money. No, fuck no. I want you guys to go to Fidelity. I have a TD account too. I mean, but right now, for what you're trying to do with AMC and shit, I would only use Fidelity for those moves and those plays. But TD is a wonderful brokerage to have as well. Like, just get a real brokerage. I don't want shit from you. I don't need you to use a code and give me free stock. I'm not worried about that. I want you to not lose money. I want you to help become a better overall piece of that pie I'm talking about for the retail investor. I want you to be a part of that. That's what I want. This needs to be a strong core group of intellectual people, because you can see what we're up against here. You can see that. These guys are smart. They have a shitload of money, and they got time. They got patience. They pay people to be patient for them. Like, this is for real. So yeah, these are my problems, guys. These are my problems with the guys in this community that are still sitting here making money off of you, and they're not fucking telling you the truth. They're not trying to help you become a better investor at all. They're trying to help them. They're recycling information that me and other people have been talking about for over a month now. Now they're just starting to catch up to it because they need to draw you back in. They're losing viewers. They're losing money. They need your attention again. Because your attention is going to people like me and other people who are like, guys, look, we've been screaming it in their channels, but you weren't paying attention and they weren't reading it because we didn't pay them for it. So, we're trying to tell you guys what's going on because you're trying to find out. You want answers. We're trying to provide those answers to you. And we're not forcing it down your throat. You don't have to believe us. Leave. Don't watch me. Don't listen to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't. I don't want anything from you. So whether you want to listen to me or not doesn't affect me. but those guys it does. So just remember that. Just remember that. Everything about these guys' channels, everything about them is set up and geared for them to benefit 100%. Not you. Them. Not you. Everything I do and everything I talk about is to benefit you. Not me. Not me at all. I get nothing for this. Nothing. Just sharing my information because I know there's a lot of upset people out there that don't know what's going on, that are scared about their investment, that there's so much FUD going around, and all these guys do is either spread more or tell you, don't worry about it, but they don't give you any insight as to why you shouldn't be worried about it. So I just wanted to bring that up to you guys. And again, shout out to Stock Swinger, man. That was I feel shitty because I'm totally meant to make a video highlighting that, and it just slipped my mind. I've just been skipping that, like fuck that. I was just like, get to Fidelity, guys, get over to Fidelity, please. Like, get off all those platforms. But yes, boom, there you go. That is all the proof you need that Webull is no better than Robinhood, and literally all of the big names in this community pulled all of you to Webull. And now they just have one pool to fuck with. That's all they need now. And here we are. So now we have to get everybody off of this horse shit here and into Fidelity, or a real brokerage at least that gives you some sort of option to not go straight to Citadel. I don't know. I heard someone saying TD allows you to route orders too in a specific way, but I haven't really messed with it that much. So I don't know. I'll look into it more. But I know Fidelity does. I've done it, used it myself, and you most definitely can. So, all right. Let's go see if Kohrs got his channel back yet.